Hey, we're back here with another great example of unit rates. And we have two doggies here eating their chow. Uh, Brian agrees to watch his neighbor's dog for 7 days. His neighbor provided him a 128-ounce bag of dog food. Does Brian have enough food to feed the dogs all 7 days? All right, so let's see. Well, we have two doggies, Buster and Roxy here, and they are eating, they have different rates here, okay? We need to figure out how much each dog eats per day, okay? Then we can take that and extend it out for 7 days by multiplying by 7. All right, so that's kind of the strategy here. When you have rates that are not unit rates, you want to figure out the unit rate first. So let's see. Buster's unit rate would be, okay, you take 20.5 and you divide it by 2, and you get 10.25 ounces per day. All right, so that means in 7 days, multiply it by 7, Buster would eat this amount, 71.75 ounces in 7 days. Roxy, on the other hand, little smaller doggy, so smaller doggy eats less food. Roxy is only eating 7.5 ounces per day, and you multiply it by 7, you'll have Roxy eating this amount. All right. Now the question is, will he have enough food? Okay, so you have a 128-ounce bag of dog food. We know how much each dog eats in 7 days. So what we need to do is find the total amount of food that they ate. So we just add up their amounts. And guess what? We are less than 128. So unless, the doggies get really hungry one day, we're going to have enough dog food. So that's good. Yeah, as long as you measure correctly when you're pouring it out each day, then you should be all right. So basically, in that problem, you want to find the unit rate and then multiply it to use it for a whole week there. Okay. Here's another example of how you could use rates. In this particular one, we're not going to use unit rates, though. We're not going to figure out how much per one. But we know that a rabbit in 3 jumps goes 8 meters. Okay, so you got 3 jumps and 8 meters. A kangaroo rat also jumps pretty far. In 5 jumps, it goes 12 meters. Now, if you wanted to figure out which one is jumping further per jump, you'd have to find the unit rates. But that's not what we're actually finding here, where the question's asking us, how many jumps does it take to have each animal cover the same distance? Okay. So with that, we could figure out, which one's jumping further, because the one that takes more jumps will cover less per jump. All right, so if we take the rabbit and we take his rate, which is 3 jumps and 8 meters, and we double it, we could get 6 jumps and 16 meters. And if we triple it, we'd have 9 jumps and 24 meters. Okay, so the key here is we want to try to get the same amount of meters covered. So we don't know really how many times we would have to multiply his initial rate of 3 jumps and 8 meters. And we actually set it up in a table here. But, you could think about this as being a fraction, 3 jumps per 8 meters, and just multiplying the fraction by different numbers, okay? Multiply the top and bottom by 3, you'd get 9 jumps and 24 meters. Kangaroo rat, on the other hand, it takes him 10 jumps to cover 24 meters, okay? So we took his and multiplied it by 2 to get his new rate, okay? Which is actually the same rate, it's just scaled to be a little bit bigger, okay? More distance, but more jumps. Okay, so it's the same rate, really. So, at 24 meters, they would both cover the same distance, okay? And the kangaroo rat, goes a little bit less per jump. So, it takes one more jump for him. Alright, here's a neat little try it problem. I want you guys to take a minute. It's on the bottom of page 165 in case you don't know where you were at in the book, and I give you a little bit of hints here to help you get started, so go ahead, pause the video, and see what you can do. Alright, so now that hopefully you tried it here, we're going to figure out which one will fill the bucket the fastest. So what you want to do is extend these rates that are given here upwards to reach a goal of 3 gallons in the container, okay? So like the first one, which is a half, if we multiply it by 2, okay, we take this times 2, that would give you 1 gallon, and times this one by 2, that'd be 1 gallon in 20 seconds, okay? Now, if we want to get up to 3 gallons, we would times it by 3. Okay, we could take 1 gallon in 20 seconds, times it by 3, that would be 3 gallons in 60 seconds. So it takes it 60 seconds, this kitchen faucet. Okay, now the bathroom faucet, all right, let's times that one by 2. So 0.75 times 2 is 1.5, and 18 times 2 is 36. All right. And if we want to make this into 3, okay, 1.5 doubled would give you 3. And for the bathroom, 36 doubled would give you 72. So which one will fill the 3-gallon container faster? Well, the kitchen. Okay, fills it in 60 seconds, so it is faster. All right. Anyhow, I hope that helps you understand this a little better. There are a few practice problems I want you guys to try before we meet again on Thursday. Not too many. We'll go over them, and Thursday you'll get to practice a lot more. All right. Take care. Have a great day, and God bless. Bye-bye.